is there like a designated path for being a recruiter, or it's different for everyone?
It's different for everybody, but technically like anything, there's always a designated path. The path typically would be to specialize in something or be in management, right? So for example, you could definitely as a recruiter become like a head of recruitment, right? When you're basically are in charge of setting up structures and processes and stuff like that and seeing the bigger picture, like anything, just be
more
right?
Like management, right?
Yeah, exactly. But at that point, you're kind of like it's more to the strategies aspect. It's not so much of the groundwork.
Yep.
And when I was hired, actually, let me tell you a story. When I was hired at my current job and I was being interviewed, my manager basically asked me, would you ever want to become a lead or a manager? And I said, well, honestly, you know what? My strengths are in the actual recruitment aspect. My strengths are in interviewing people and being the frontliners. But would I want to become a manager one day? Maybe not, depending. If I become a manager, I still want to do the groundwork, right? Yep. I want to be like a hands-on manager where I can still recruit because that's my strength. Can I be lead and manager? Probably. I can probably learn it. If I can get coaching on how to like manage people and whatever, manage a team, like I could probably do it. But do I want to? Not really, because I know that I'm good at recruitment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because managing something else.
Completely different.
Completely different.
Maybe you're also good at managing. You just need to, I don't know, end up homeless and without a job.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, it's either management or nothing.
Or nothing. That's a good example of like a career path, for example, right? Like I think like I would want to be recruiting for a long time. Like you have to have people to do the groundwork, right? You have to have good recruiters to do the groundwork. If you take a good recruiter, make this person become a manager, you're going to lose like the groundwork for one person. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of positions that could be unfilled if you remove this person and put them into management, right? Just like anything. There's like, even in software development, if you're a good engineer, a good developer, sometimes the companies would want you to stay in that area because that's what you're good at. Someone's going to do the job, right? If you remove this person, now you're going to have to backfill this person. You may not even find the right skill set for this person. And this person may not be a good manager either, even though they're a solid engineer, right? Yeah. So like anything, the career path of a recruiter as well, like it could vary. Like I don't think I would want to become a manager of a team if I don't get to recruit, because that's my strength, right?
Right.
And I enjoy it. So, like back in the day, I guess they always tell you, it's like, oh, in order to succeed in a career, you always have to become in the management position. You always have to move up. No. It's like, not necessarily, right?
Yeah.
I'm successful at what I do and I'm proud of it. So like, I'm just going to stay here for a while.
I think that's the myth, or just misconception of what people think. Like if you're good at it, you probably could like start mentoring people and be good at leading a bunch of people that does the same role as you. But
not necessarily.
It's a completely different thing, because when you are individual contributor, you could like, I would say you can have discipline and you can motivate yourself and everything, but it's a different thing when it comes to motivating other people and trying to
100%.
discipline and help develop other people, right? So
100%. So it's like a myth that like a lot of our generation probably grew up with, like growing up, because that's kind of like our parents' generation's way of thinking,
be a manager,
right? Be a manager. In order to be successful in your life, you have to become a manager, right? It's not necessarily at all. That's not the thing anymore.
different job and different challenges comes when you are a manager.